How's it poppin', guys? We're back to some finds. I'm finally doing this on my main channel. The first finds I'm gonna do is for football. Football is the biggest sport for all my Western audience. It's not called soccer, it's called football. It's the real football because you're kicking it around. So the first find are these Adidas F50s. I don't know if that's the exact name. I haven't gotten Cleats in such a long time, but these come in assortment of different colors. This color is so sick, the dark blue one, but $32, and these are probably going to be amazing. I know I've seen Cleats in the store for over $200, so these are only $32, a steal in my spreadsheet. All these items are gonna be in my spreadsheet on website. The second item we got is a tab out find. It's also on the first page. It's the UEFA balls. They have many different ones. These are pretty sick. We got a bunch of QCs on this too, and it comes with a pump as well, and it's pretty light, so this will ship well easy because it's not as big as a basketball, I'd say. And yeah, this is definitely if you want to get like a cheap football, $9 in my spreadsheet. Let's move on to the third item. I know this is not a football find, but imagine you're on the football field and you're wearing this. That's aura right there. $7. I don't know what I'm talking about, but it comes in many different colors. You're training out in the cold, wear this. I know a lot of people who play football there in countries like UK where it's always like windy, cold, especially in Canada. So you could wear something like this, protect your face. Maybe you could wear this during the game. What if the ball hits your head? Maybe this takes a bit of the damage out, but I don't even know what I'm talking about now. But second, I seen the Supreme jersey by 3 Madman. 3 Madman's been a hyped up seller, and I thought this was fire. This is just fire. A football field with the jersey, it says Supreme. I have this actually, and it's such a sick tee. I wore this in Japan when I was wearing it. Some people looked at it, because it's so fire. Supreme is making a comeback in 2025. I'll tell you that, because some of their designs are fire. But the final item, this is probably the best cop, also in my spreadsheet. It's pretty high up. You just have to search up Barca in my spreadsheet and this will come. I'm a fan of Barca. I picked Barca over Real Madrid because of Lamine Yamal. We got Rafinha there. It's a sick team. And they recently signed Rashford. I think I'm a noob at football, but either way, I really like this. I actually copped this, but it's in China, back in China. I didn't bring it to Canada. But yeah, it's so sick. Number 2, Barca and Travis Scott. All these items are gonna be in my spreadsheet. Check it out. Every week I'm gonna be doing these finds for you guys. Thanks for watching.